Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Hooked on Fishing. Today I'm going to be talking about some weird dreams I've had about fishing. So the first one, this one was pretty weird because I've had this exact same dream twice. So here's what it was. So I was fishing by a stream and the stream was going this way and there was a bridge across it. So I was casting and I got my lure stuck on a tree on the other side of the river. And so I yanked my rod back and my rod flings out of my hand and goes onto the other side of the river. So I'm like, oh crap. So I get on the bridge, I walk across the other side, and while I'm walking, I'm looking down at the stream and I'm seeing these like huge fish. I'm like, hey, I could be catching these right now. So I hurry up, I run to the other side of the bridge to try and get my rod. But the bridge, this is really weird, it doesn't connect all the way to the other side. So there's this gap. So I'm like, okay. So the only way I'm gonna get to the other side is if I jump. So I back up and I jump and I land in the water. And when I land in the water, both of my legs break. I'm in muddy water, so there's nothing I can do. And my rod is right there, and there's people all around me catching fish. It was just terrible because I'm not catching fish, and my legs are broken. It was just so bad. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not real. Yeah, so it's pretty weird. I've had this dream twice, so I don't know what's up with that. The other dreams I've had about fishing is there's this one where I was fishing by the stream and the stream is just loaded with fish. Like fish are everywhere and people are catching them, every second, every cast. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna be catching fish, you know. So I get there, I start casting and casting, nothing. Not a single thing. I just get frustrated. I'm like, yeah, I've never sucked at fishing this much. Because, I'm a good fisherman. I catch fish. So I get frustrated in this dream. I'm like, hey, I'm not catching fish. And then after a while, I'll wake up. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm glad it was a dream because I actually don't really suck at fishing. The other dream I've had, this one is a really weird one because I'm on top of a cliff and the water's below me. So I'm casting off the cliff into the water. So what happens is I'm fishing for catfish in this dream, and then I hook one up and I'm fighting it and it pulls me into the water and I start drowning and then I notice somebody pulled me out of the water and I still have my rod. I'm like, oh my gosh, you saved my life, thank you. And then the fish is still hooked up to my rod and I get pulled in the water again and I just die. And I wake up, I'm like, oh man, it's pretty bad. So please let me know if you guys have had any dreams about fishing. Just leave it in the comment. I hope I'm not the only one because, I don't know, maybe I just fish so much I just dream about fishing. Well, hope you like this video. Please rate and subscribe.